Definitely ready for a shower, I'll tell you that.
My God, my sweat is stinging my eyeballs. I did it! I did it! Thanks for tuning in. There he goes. See you later, buddy. Have a fun run.
Just coming back from my little 3-mile run. It's the first run since the 12-mile, 2-hour day. Got a stomach ache like a couple miles in and was feeling pretty crappy. So I'm just kind of walking back the last mile here and just gonna finish it out. And then tomorrow we are gearing up for another long day. So we're trying to expedite that. We got a friend coming to town to do some biking, so we don't want to get our long run on a kind of a wind down week in the way of our big biking adventure. So yeah, that's kind of it. Beautiful day, little bit of humidity, definitely ready for a shower, I'll tell you that. I look forward to seeing what Jen's run is like today since we're running separate. Yeah, until next time.
Someone's excited.
Look at them over there working out. Hi.
Happy Tuesday. Bryce and I decided to do separate runs today, mostly because we had our generator going and we need someone to man it while we were gone. I think Bryce went 3 miles today. Didn't go so hot for him. He had an upset stomach, which is a bummer. I wish he could have a really successful run here soon because I want him to know how incredible it is that he's even running and running the distances that he is compared to where he was at 2 years ago with a severe vertigo attack, which left him with almost like stroke-like ailments, and he couldn't even walk to the bathroom. And it's been a 2-year journey of him trying to troubleshoot and retrain his balance system to just be somewhat normal. And I don't think we would have ever thought he'd be where he's at today, especially with doctors telling him that this is his new normal and he's just gonna have to live with it. But he's tough and he didn't let that stop him, and he's almost made a full recovery now. So I just want to take this time to say how proud I am of him and that he's doing great even when he doesn't feel like it. But if you want to give him a little power up, give him some encouragement in the comments, I think he'd really like that. I'm really lucky to have him as my running buddy. I wouldn't be able to do this without him because he pushes me beyond my limits, which everyone needs someone like that. My God, my sweat is stinging my eyeballs. As you can see, I finished my run, not sweaty at all, so I'm pretty clean. But I did the same run I did the other day, the 2 out and the 2 back, and it went pretty good. I tried to work on my speed on the way down because that's the only way I think I can get faster. I was not faster. I somewhat maintained in the low to mid 7s, so that's pretty good. I'm just really focused on working on my speed when we got such a nice paved down grade hills here. My eyes are taking the brunt of my run. Stingers. Anyways, we'll see how the rest of this week goes. We're supposed to maybe do our long run tomorrow, because then Thursday and Friday and Saturday we're gonna be biking. So I guess stay tuned to see how that goes. So, all right, well, see you tomorrow.
All right. So this is Jen running in Arkansas still.
It seems like it's 11 p.m., but it's only like 6.
Yeah. It got dark at like 5 o'clock today because of the time change. And everyone's driving home from work, so it's pretty loud here. But we're doing a night run. I'm actually on a bike because once again I pulled something goofy and don't know what's going on, and it hurts every time I take a running step, but I can bike, so.
Woo, that's good though.
Doing some PT on that. I'm just feel like I'm falling apart in this training, but trying to pull through.
It's actually working your mentality. I think that's why your body's doing it. It knows that you can go the distance, but it's testing your mind.
Yeah, it certainly is. It's testing my frustrations. It's hard to turn back on and start running again after kind of being as sedentary as I've ever been for the last 3 years.
Due to an awful ailment.
Yeah. Due to my vestibular problem and being sick for about a year and then getting hit with the vestibular problem. So anyway, I should make a separate video at some point to kind of discuss like what I call my fall from grace.
And your diagnosis, I think a lot of people that have that diagnosis really could benefit from your determination to get better.
Yeah. All right, well maybe you'll see that in a future video here. But for now, Jen has a really good pace, good attitude, chugging along at night, even though there's scary spiders out here.
Yeah, there's one like this big.
And so we're just trying to get the miles in however we can, and she's not letting darkness stop her.
I did it. I did it.
Jen just did a 6:37.
6:37. Oh my God.
It's a new record for you.
I'm like,
new adult record, right? Or is that the fastest ever?
no, 6:07 is the fastest. But I've never dreamed of that in my 30s. Never in that fast in my 20s. Holy shit. It cheated though. It's downgrade.
It's slightly downhill.
But I don't care. At 30, I'll take whatever.
Yeah, you sounded good. That was solid movement.
I just told myself gotta run this mile. And if it's under 7, then I'll take a break and go easy the last.
Yeah, nice work. All right, well, let's cruise through this last mile.
Okay, bye.
All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. The finale of week 10.
Yes, because we didn't do our long run this week because we had some minor injuries. Right?
Yeah, my calf issue escalated to a head and basically caused immense pain every step. I found a big knot. I'm working through it. So things are on the right track. And then we also had friends visiting us in Bentonville, and we wanted to show them around, and we wanted to bike, and it didn't hurt me to bike. And Jen wanted to get some biking in, and so that was the main focus of being in Bentonville anyway. So we just kind of took a week off and just focused on biking, and we had a ton of fun, put in like back-to-back-to-back long days, and I think we still got enough cardio activity where I feel like, you know, we did the equivalent of a long run.
I felt like doing consecutive biking was so hard. I felt so out of shape, not cardio wise, but just muscle wise. Like my legs were so shot, even by day 2, where I'm like, what's wrong with me? But it was a good thing to work through, I think.
Yeah, especially because we're doing the same thing with the ultra training where we're trying to do, you know, back-to-back-to-back runs more and more.
As we get into like the longer miles, then we'll do consecutive long miles, which Morgan said that that's really good to work your muscles under fatigue. So I don't know if I'm looking forward to it now.
Yeah, that's going to be painful for sure, especially when you're first starting that run and you're just everything hurts. But
yeah,
that's how it's going to feel, you know, like, so kind of getting used to that uncomfortable feeling and pushing through and still getting your miles in.
Yeah, our biking went really well though. We did a 25-mile day right out of the gate.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did a 9-mile day, which I'm grateful for because Bryce's brake broke.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a mouth. Bryce's brake broke.
I took a spill on some technical downhill and I was totally fine, but smashed and broke my brake lever off the bike, leaving us out on the trail. And oh my God, Kane just farted super bad. It stinks so bad in here.
Kane, you're stinky. You stinky. Oh, it's like rotten eggs, sulfur. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, work through it.
All right. Anyway, so my brakes broke, and then we did a few more miles, rode it out, went to a bike shop, and just made sure that we could ride the next day. The first day was beautiful. The next 2 days were frozen. I think we're both excited to get back to running. For the first time in our training, I feel like even though I had another injury that I'm kind of working through, I feel like I'm getting into the flow of it. I'm starting to feel good with back-to-back days of running. I'm starting to really enjoy it. I'm getting to that part where it was just really painful to get rolling. And I guess in this case, it took like over 10 weeks.
Almost half of the training.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We also got in a gym day after his brakes broke. So that was really nice to hit up the gym and switch up to cross training some muscles and pumping the iron. I don't know how to stop it. Anyways.
Nice Arnold.
Yeah. So it was good to do some rehab and just reset ourselves so that we're not just so burnt out. I also think the biking was really good because it showed us that we have to not just always prioritize our training and prioritize other things and then work our training around it. Mm-hmm. So I think that showed that we could still be successful in doing that. And know that week 11 isn't gonna just be completely off because we didn't do our long run.
Yeah, I think that's an important thing to touch on because, I know in my head, by missing that long run, I feel like I failed the training. That week is a failure, but really, I mean, we still did a bunch of cardio, we still did a bunch of weightlifting, we still did a bunch of kind of PT exercises trying to build up our weaknesses. So it's not like we missed completely, we just did an alternate cardio for that week. Now, the whole training can't be like that.
Yeah.
But I don't want to feel like I really let ourselves down too much,
I really look forward to week 11 and getting back at it. It's going to be different because we're going to be traveling a lot. So we're going to have to really work around it and be really flexible with our running.
Yeah, we're driving across 3 states, pretty balmy. It's going to be interesting. We're going to have to run in the dark. We're going to have to run when we can, and we're just going to have to get the miles in. So it's going to be being creative and also being really flexible.
And that will test our commitment to our training. So stay tuned to see if we're dedicated to run this ultra.
Week 12, no episode. Yeah. Week 13, no episode.
That won't be the case.
All right, we'll see you next week.
Anyways, all right, awesome job. Woo! Oh my God, I thought you were going to punch me in the face.
I wouldn't do that on camera.
Shut up. Oh yeah, I would. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, what's everyone?